Wales was independent until 1282. Then their king died and England basically went, you belong to us. They were pretty much flattened in World War II. Wales or Britain or Ireland? What part of the story are we in now? I'm confused. You belong to us now. Yeah, like I didn't, no wars, no nothing, just Wales was there. Oh, okay. Okay. Wales is sitting there probably like, why? Why won't anyone just leave me alone? Airmail croissant. I'm hating starting out about as bad as when I first found. Should look. Okay, so I've been informed of Space Station 13. I do need to give it a look. However, ://https. Don't forget to put a .edu at the end. The thing I tried that was similar to it was barotrauma is what I was pointed at, and I did that for a bit, but that ended up annoying me because all the designs people had for those subs were awful. Like I literally sunk multiple streams into trying to learn how to design how their subsystem works, so I could just make my own. And then basically by the end of it, it dawned on me that their entire whole system doesn't even work because you can just draw a box and be immune to flooding. You don't even need walls in that game. So the fact that everyone's ships flood is just bonkers. Barotrauma. B-A-R-O-T-R-A-U-M-A. Basically, the actual term is damage caused by pressure, but it's the name of a game. Barotrauma. The two farmers in Wales were like, weird flex, but okay. Yeah, not on stream, it's multiplayer. So is barotrauma. But so, like I said, I did a few of them. They might be on the YouTube archive somewhere. I don't know. Like I said, I ended up thinking, like, I played a bit, but then I just, there's a spine. Every single one of those, you're making me relive this game. Every single, do you know how a sub works? Like, do you know what's actually in a sub design? There's a thing called a superstructure. Like, a sub should not get the smallest of fractures, and then the whole thing just die. And in every sub, and like, it's player design multiplayer subs, every single one of these subs always had this one stairwell thing in the middle. So if you popped anywhere on the surface, the whole thing would flood. Just the entire thing, and you're screwed if you lose any wall whatsoever. If someone repaired it, maybe you'd be good, but routinely just everyone dies due to pressure. But what made it worse is they would have the sump pumps. This is what drove me bonkers. This is why I keep talking about the superstructure for draining. They would have the sump pump, the pump to get out the water out of where the people were. They would have that system in the same effing area as where they had the ballast system. So if your sub started flooding, your ballast immediately flooded and there was no way to go up. So your sub hit the ground, and as soon as it did that, all of the bottom of the sub cracked and all the water rushed in faster. Because you need to have two systems. Your ballast is not your sub pump. Your emergency system is not your control system. That's dumb. 3 layers of ship in the bottle. Sirlac has been possessed. Wales was coal miners, Scotland was farmers. Oh, what was it? I forget what it was now, wherever it was gone. Alright, so that was that Sirlac? That's our king. Our king has been possessed. Hopefully he makes something good. That's my hot take on that. If he doesn't, I'm not gonna be sad. I mean, it is a player character, but man, am I annoyed at this king asking for stupid effing shit. Just stupid nonsense. But yeah, no. So I put a bunch of strings, then it dawned on me, one, that even if I got the ship to work, people kept like,
Here there, I'm building an artifact. Give me
Metalsmith! Yes! Do something good! Do something good!
Give it to me.
I ended up losing like 2 of the streams just trying to actually wire it to be troll proof. Is really what it got down to. So if I just designed a sub to be it would have worked. Like, hey, accident prone, resistant. But I got lost in the weeds basically trying to make it troll proof as well. And I was putting too much effort into like getting an airlock system and guaranteeing that it could not be destroyed, and then a redundant nuclear generator system for when the first one got trolled is what I was trying to do. At that point I was like, I'm putting too much effort into this game that everyone else is not putting this much effort into, so why do I care? More or less it's 3 layers of ship in a bottle. Yeah. Whales, yeah. Like, oh, it was... A lot of them would have where the pilot was, or pilot the captain, and they're like, oh, in order to see outside, if you put a window and a light, you can see outside. So let's just do this massive honking window. That window popped, you lose the captain. If you lose the captain, nobody can steer the ship. If nobody's steering the ship, you're under attack. And again, if anything pops, the ship goes down anyways. Like anywhere there was damage, you were guaranteed that your ship was dead. And it annoyed me every time. Because like 9 out of 10 ships, we can just sit there and watch. I can do like a shoutcast of a ship dying. I can just sit there and just keep being like, oh, here we go again, folks. And it's the obvious troll destroying the power generator system because no one thought to lock that door. Look at this. All the wires are easily able to be edited. No one seems to effing know why. Look at that. He trolled it, and now they're stuck in the off position. Oh, look, he destroyed this one plating in the hospital bay, and because of the weird way a bunch of them, like, if you just look at the ships, you can be like, this looks bad. This just looks bad. So, yeah, I lost a lot of brain cells trying to fix subs in a game about subs, where it was kind of obvious that the other players weren't. So, like, why was I? Nobody was going to sit and be like, thank you for your awesome ship design. Nobody was going to do that, so I didn't care. Yeah. Wales and Scotland have an affinity with each other. We hate the English government. We can't get away from them. The Irish are too busy fighting each other. Yeah, that's, and then for Coca-Cola, yeah, that's basically what I realized I was stuck in. I was literally trying to do try-hard extremism in a game that's like 95% trolls anyways. So who cared? Build construction wall.
Hi there.
Hold on. Hey, Stephen Robert. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. We lost Sirlac earlier. He got renamed. Made good progress. We've made an arena. I'm fixing the near surface regions. We've filled up the ones to the southwest. We've drained out the ones to the southeast, but have not yet filled them up. We're making the new rooms for the minecart system to bring the stones up and the drill into the ground. We have we've moved everything around, so it makes way more sense, and there's less crap just laying around. We got a lot of the quantum stockpiles moved to where they need to be moved to. My big thing is I gotta attack leather later. Leather is going to be a pain. It's just going to be a pain. It's going to be a pain, and it'll be painful. Now this isn't getting moved with leather, so why not? No one knows why. No one knows why. Stephen Roberts, damn it. Fuck. So here's the thing, Stephen Robert. I've announced it a few times throughout the stream. This next couple of weeks, I'm going to make an endeavor to stream a lot in the middle of the week. But I've already because I've already basically promised a time to TikToks. Because I'm good with the numbers and reading trends and stuff, and he's good. He has a more open schedule, and he's good at the social aspect of it. I'm trying to use my knowledge and assistance, and I'm going to be streaming to assist him to ensure that he keeps really high numbers long enough to make partner. So for the next, if you've done this a few weeks later, I don't think I'll be able to play it in the upcoming weeks. It's not like I'm not available. I will be streaming. But I've already set up this plan with TikToks. I didn't know that you were going to be coming up, right now. Oh, and also, I don't know if you noticed, I rebranded.
Hiya.
Yes, thank you, Mountain Hound. Thank you for telling me he is already here. And Sirlak has not gone crazy today. Let's try to do Mousesmith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No need to worry, this is just between the people I know near me. Alright, alright. I was about to feel like really bad. About to be like, oh my god, he finally got the people, and now I'm the one that's not available. Hold on, I heart VJJ. What is the gimmick with this fortress? Well, I heart VJJ. The gimmick with this fortress is we are making an actual fortress. So as of right now, it is unassailable via land, it is unassailable via water, and it, other than the fact I'm rebuilding some things right now, it is generally unassailable via airborne threats as well. I am removing all of the ground. We stopped and redirected a river to create a moat. We're going to have, it's Dalaran. I'm creating a floating castle in the null space in the ground. I'm going to have 40 or 50 elite troops with good gear, and we are going to send them out to invade the world, because I did a small world. It only takes 7 days to get over here, though really most of the bad guys are right here next to me. So the big idea is to get an unassailable thing and incorporate like a ton of mechanics into it, including focusing on a few things that DF Hack has, such as the ability to aim your catapults. So this is why, if you look, other than the upper right corner in Armok Vision, I have removed the trees. This is so that they don't block my catapults from engaging the enemy. So like the top of the base, right now it's flat, it's not shaped well, but the top of the base has a little mushroom lid top, so that I can fire out with the catapults, but they're safe from water, and the way into the base through the mushroom cap means that flying creatures can't come in that way, and I've secured it along the bottom. At the very bottom of this, I am building we're doing a smaller amount. We're gonna bring the ground in as a V, and I'm doing the bottom of the base like I'm going to be setting up like a screw with minecarts, so as we dig up the ground below us and go further into the cavern layers, even into the magma layer, we're going to bring up all the stone and keep it with us, and then use that, if nothing else, as ammunition for the catapults, but also for construction and all that good jazz. Stephen Robert, I have already attempted a raid, actually. I was half worried about that. I did not experience the raiding bug. I did experience a different bug, though, which was a pain. Basically, the enemy showed up before my dwarfs got back, so I raised the drawbridge. My dwarves got back, and because they didn't get into a meeting area, they never left the "we're entering your base" mode. Because they never left the "we're entering your base" mode, hold on, before I forget what I'm doing, because they never left the "we're entering your base" mode, they didn't want to attack. So they only attacked when the goblins got close enough to them. So our 10 dwarves, only 10, returned after killing like 30 plus trolls and like 40 goblins. Our 10 dwarves fought about another 50 to 60 of them. And they killed them to like 4 goblins. We lost 9 dwarves doing it, because it'd be 1 dwarf would fight 16 goblins. And like the last 4 would kill him because he would just die of exhaustion. And then Civil S4M, Civils 4M, thank you so much for following. Hold on. Hear ye! Let it be known that we have a new dwarf amongst the mountain home. Let his beard grow far, and may it catch plenty of fish. I'm still working on what to say. I'm floating ideas. Thank you so much for following. Also, if any of you guys would like to, if you type in !dwarf, DWARF, or !dwarf, DORF, it'll roll a random number generator that I can use to name one of the dwarves after you. In addition, in future streams, if you type in that very same command, it'll whisper to you if you're alive. So you can always just type in a command and it'll let you know if you're alive, and if you're not, it'll roll you up a new one.
It's beautiful. I'll name you after my mother.
I have a go crazy at a metalsmith. Can make anything, and he makes a steel earring. What am I supposed to do with a steel earring? Who got dwarfed? Dwarf number 5 for I Heart VJJ. All right, hold on. Someone took me up on my offer, wishing to join the mountain home. All right, hold on. It's already active. You see it. I was trying to get it clicked so you can see what was going on. If we go to has nickname, do a reread because we have gotten some new things, and then collapse all. Open up the ones without nicknames. You got dwarf number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is one of our dire builders. Basically means he's a type of blacksmith. I group all of the blacksmithing ones, armorsmith, blacksmith, metalcrafter, and I call them the dire builders. I Heart VJJ. And if you want, in about a minute or so, ask for your description. I'll read you your dwarf's description. For some reason, it tends to take it like about not even a minute, like 30 seconds to propagate your name through all the submenus or something. Maybe I'm crazy, but that's what I think I'm noticing is happening. So, like I said, if you want, I can read your description. If you're good with just knowing what your position was, like I said, you're basically you're the blacksmith. You're in what I call the dire builder. I should call it like the metal workers guild or something, because all of the clothing industry is called the weavers guild, for instance. And I name all the professions, even if I don't change their job to a new name. That way, whenever I get in a migration wave or anything like that, I know if I've sorted them out, so I'm aware of what job they're doing. Because if I already have someone doing that job, I don't necessarily want them doing it. And Civils 4M, rolling dwarf number 2. Hold on, collapse all. Do a reread just to make sure it's up to date. Collapse all. Dwarf number 2, Civils 4M. You are right now a hauler. Basically means I don't have a job assigned to them necessarily. You have all the crafting jobs, and you basically carry things around. What's likely to happen though is your guy in the future will get recruited for the military, more than likely. I am still trying to sort out where everything is in the base. Like I'm in the middle of moving things. Like I still have to move the leather crafting gear over. And this base was at 95 hours of game time when I started today, and we are now at 8 hours and 20 minutes. So we're at 103.33 103.33 hours into this base. Stephen Robert, I'm gonna tell you the truth, I don't remember. What is your dude again? Oh, dire builder. We've actually been smelting steel. We've been melting down some metals, getting flux stone and trying to convert them to steel. I haven't made anything from the steel, but I've slowly been converting things to steel. Everyone's been busy though because I moved a lot of the stockpiles around and I'm getting rid of the bins. So there were periods of time where literally we were handicapped by just the sheer amount of dwarves who needed to be hauling things around. And also at some point in the middle we got invaded as a retribution for us invading the enemy. I still can't believe it was so annoying, dude. They would attack the goblins one dwarf at a time. They would kill so many of them and then just get exhausted, collapse on the ground and die. Steal everything is a good thing to use steel for. Yep, no, so we've also been trading with the humans. So if you notice, when people get recruited into the military, I'm gonna collapse on and switch this back to profession. When people get recruited in the military, I've split them up by their weapons so I know what to assign them to. A whip, an axe, a spear, or there should be a sword, but I might not have someone assigned to that job right now. There's like 4 or 5. So we've been trading with the humans for all their silver whips and the like, because right now they're still very OP and we're killing people with them. Right now though, we only really have 6 people in the military, 2 spear, 2 axe, and 2 whip users. And then of course, my hunters are all automatically in my range, but I don't have too many of them. But we have tons of bolts. Thousands, tens of thousands. All right, not tens of thousands. We have thousands of bolts. We have tens of thousands of stone and wood, and food and booze. But no, we don't have that much for the ammunition, I don't think. Maybe we do. We have a lot of things. I've actually spent a lot of time getting rid of things just so I have less to deal with. Why did this get suspended? So, as of right now, I have, as you saw earlier, I've had an uptime of... Stream has been up... Oh, Nightbot has to get changed over. I didn't think about that. Nightbot is still set for the wrong command on that, aren't they? Where is uptime? I am no longer that channel. Hold on, let me fix that channel. R... and... strategy. How do I say this? Submit, minimize, uptime. So yeah, today is my first stream. There you go. Today is my first stream underneath the new rebranding, so not everything's quite working with everything else right now. Oh, and also, if any of you are wanting to catch up, I have been editing and I am posting these onto the YouTube channel, both in marathonable 8-hour chunks and bite-sized 1-hour chunks. The latest episode before this has not yet been uploaded. I was doing some things and then other things happened and in school, so on and so forth. Wish I had a better excuse, but no, I really don't. And if any of y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. Part of what I'm doing is also, if you want to know, you can call me Civil Sam, by the way. Okay, I'm fine being a neat dwarf. If any of you have any questions about what I'm doing, how to do things, so on and so forth, feel free to ask. Like I said, this isn't necessarily a step-by-step, tutorial let's play, because my build order is kind of weird. Like, we didn't have people in the base till 40 hours in, because I had to dig this big honking circle down. So, I tend to do things in a very poor order. Life as well. I don't know why. I always initiate the very long projects way the hell before I set up the foundation for it. Yeah, do not be afraid to ask. And then also, if you wish for more information or conversations and all that good jazz, join the Mountain Home, weigh in on things that are going to be happening in the future, get some up-to-date information. That is the Discord link. Now, normally I would have stopped by now, but one, I had a bunch of sugar earlier. Yay, hot cocoa break time. And then two, I want to get at least one row of this minecart track going so I can figure out exactly what I need to be doing. And also, was I doing something else? I was. I'm not doing the leather during today's stream. That's not happening. That's going to happen during next Saturday's stream, where I attack all the leather and get it out of the bins. That's not happening tonight. Clearly, all the cloth has finally been done, so that's good. We're done with the cloth. I don't have to worry about that nonsense anymore. All the empty pots have been moved, so I'm actually going to trim this bad boy down, since we don't need more than that amount of pots, or pot storage. And that's going to get moved at some point too. We handle the pots. Look, we finally cleared it up enough that our trade depot is empty. We're good on that. Things are starting to be put where they need to be. Our arena for our captured Hydra to fight goblins has been mostly set up. We're waiting on mechanisms so we can set up the track to recapture the Hydra when we're done. So before that is operational, all those traps need to get set up, and that's dependent on whenever the mechanic gets it done. The schedule thing down below is going to be getting edited. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a bunch in the middle of the week for the upcoming amount of weeks. Basically, whatever it takes to get TikToks over the edge. Build construction wall. Like I said, unfortunately, kind of a bummer. The numbers to be noticing are happening too soon, and I've got school. School's getting in my way. Damn you, school! Getting in the way of me doing more streaming. Damn you. Giving me an education. No, I forgot where the hell I was going. I've got 8 hours, 20 minutes, guys. I wish I could be more coherent. I need to reread the rulebook for Legacy and also read An Alchemist Goes to War. So, what is An Alchemist Goes to War? Is that a fluff book or is that a story you were reading for inspiration? PX. PY. It is what I'll be reading for tomorrow's stream. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. You know, I miss a bunch of them live because either I basically sleeping through a lot of it or not paying attention or things come up. But a couple of them I've caught on VOD. Alright, that is filled. He's fixing that. Down below. Not you, you. These corners, not you. These corners can now be done. Also, slight aside, gonna show a bit of the weeb side. In Shield Hero, the making of a Shield Hero, or whatever the hell that show is called, that redhead needs to die. Joffrey, I thought, was kind of funny occasionally. Obnoxious, and I wished for him to die, but sometimes he did funny things. The redhead for the Spear Hero in the Something Something Shield Hero show, she needs to die. She needs to die a brutal, horrible death. I hate her. I hate her with a passion. Oh, also, it's not on stream, but at some point I may end up doing Resident Evil 2 again. Mostly because I've been redoing the story bits to figure out get good routes and get timing down. I'm into the sewers, about halfway through the sewers right now, and I say halfway, maybe only a third or a quarter. Just I don't want to exaggerate, but I've done it under an hour, nowhere close to a speedrun time. I do not wish to make that be a thing. Just because I always make mistakes. My point being, though, that I can get it done well within a stream now. A and B together well within a stream, probably. Maybe at some point I'll end up doing that again. Rise of the Shield Hero, that's what it is, yeah. No, I hate that redhead chick. I hate her so much. She better die. She better die by the end of this. Or if she's alive, she better be in unending agony for all eternity. I hate that chick. I hate her so much. I mean, I have a normal response to her presence. She is free to die. I would not complain. So what am I trying to do here? I can't cut in there. If I cut in here, I'll do it. So this is the route that my track would be taking. There's a gap between those two, all the way around. It loops there. I have a thing there. Oh, I've got plenty of space. Oh, this is great. Yeah, no, this has worked fantastically. Protect Raccoon Girl. Yo, not even protect Raccoon Girl. I like Raccoon Girl. Raccoon Girl's good and all that. But really, I hate the redhead. The fact that anybody and everybody seems to agree with her just makes me want her to die. Just painfully. I do not like people who lie. I do not like people who lie, and she is a horrible person. Asshole or a bitch, I'm fine with. Oh my god, are we finally getting low on the andesite blocks? But the fact that she lies and everyone knows she is lying, they just back her up in it. Just go away. Go away and just stop existing. No. No. To make this clear, as of right now in the show, I don't want to spoil the last episode. There's basically two females. Two consistent females. The main character has a sidekick who's a raccoon girl. She's okay. Sometimes she acts a bit whiny, but she's okay. And then there's this utter abhorrent, abhorrent person. If those are your two choices, I just want her to die. I don't know if I'm being clear on this. I want my opinion to be public. She needs to die. She needs to suffer. She is awful, and I hate her. So that is my very adult, very thought out opinion, backed with good evidence. I have 2 stories left in my current series, and the other one has 3 tales. There are 3 more that are standalone. Okay. And you said, what are you in again? You're in Alchemist Goes to War. That's what it was. I need to push this up to the top so I can actually get the ramp going and verify that the ramp works. So if the ramp is here, right? Or no, the ramp is there. Shit. The ramp would need to come out and go down. I would need to have a ramp there and a ramp there. And I can make that be the down? Question mark? Or does that need to be the wall? If I bring it down to here, this could be a ramp and a wall could be there. That's what I think I need to do, actually. Build construction track north to east. Right? West to east, or east to west, however the hell they want to call it. Or, how many? Oh, I've still got plenty for this. East to west. West to south, so southwest. And then north to east. Build construction floor, because they're getting rid of walls down there. I just noticed that. You're losing things. Sounds like great story-based antagonist to elicit such fervent disdain. Yo, okay, so a lot of this happens in episode 1, so if you haven't seen it yet, I really don't think I'm spoiling much. But there's 4 heroes that are pulled from different worlds. Different worlds. Spear, bow, sword, shield. And basically, this world just hates on tanks. Cause like, oh, you don't do the good DPS. You suck, bro. So everybody, like, they each of these people get a party to go level up with. Because they gotta level up their weapons, and for some reason they can't level up together. Some weird magic, I don't know. Nobody wants to be with the shield hero. Because everyone's like, yo, deeps are nothing. Okay. That's the way you want to be, deeps are nothing. But then there's one chick, this redheaded chick is like, I'll join you. Oh, okay. This isn't sketchy at all. This one whole chick is going to join him. And then she's like, she has him buy gear for her? And then she's like, oh, BT dubs, how much will it cost when I sell this? Right in his face, and he doesn't notice anything. And then later on, like, he goes to sleep and he wakes up, and like the town, everyone wants to execute him. Because they're a matriarchy, and she says he raped her. And it's flat out like she even sticks her tongue out, and 100% clearly faking it. But everyone goes with it because, I don't know, she's an evil crazy bitch. So the dude has to like fight on his own. But then like anytime she comes around, she does something to make it like for no reason. She keeps getting involved to make his life worse. For no reason. Like she's already gotten what she wanted out of him. She got all of his starting money. Everyone now hates him. Everyone's like, oh, you know, she's right, he's wrong. There's literally no reason anymore to be messing with him. And she just keeps coming back to fuck with him. The thing that kills me about this, though, is he's the shield hero. At the end of when the apocalypse happens, the 4 legendary heroes are what are supposed to save the world. And And he's the tank. Straight up, if I was a tank, when all the DPS were like, they agreed with her, I'd be like, good luck. I'm not defending you. I will let you die. I've done shit like that as a healer in Final Fantasy 14. You want to fuck around? You want to play fuck games? I'm not rezzing you. That's not happening. So just the idea that like they're, oh, and by the way, this guy doesn't know video games or anything. Like everyone else had like a video game that sucked them in. He read a book, so he thinks, so he's like going off of like fantasy story genre crap. He has no clue what the hell's going on. Straight up. Like, the fact that, like, she's always messing with him for no reason. And then also his own team is like, yeah, no, we're just gonna agree with her and you're an awful person and we hope you die too. Nope. I hate every single one of you, and I hate her the most. The Foundation Alchemy Department is a canon I am working on. We are saving, and I have a total of 8 more tales to get through until I go to the next canon. Nice. That's not bad. Boom, 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 boo-doo-doo. Oh, someone whispered me. Floor. Alright. I just need to get this up enough so I can build construction floor. I just need to get this up enough so I can build a damn wall and verify that my tracks can come down. These are walls, not floors. I'm losing it. Losing it. Ricola. While that's getting done, what is happening over here? More traps have been built. Yay, I guess. Why is the mechanic not doing these? Grease. Loading cage trap. Oh, duh. He's carrying the cages from so far away and they're all like mad heavy. I didn't think about that. He's probably carrying like mad heavy metal cages. Put a wall there. Dig out that square so we can chase it back up. Build construction wall. So very close with the southwestern area complete. And then. I'm starting to, the sugar high is gone. I'm starting to collapse, folks. And I might need to end it. I want to get this done, though. Build faster, you freaking, no. All right. I'm starting to crash faster and harder than I thought I would. Yay for sugar highs. Who is on right now? Is there someone to raid? Does anyone have a suggestion of someone to raid? Submarine game sounds like a laugh, but I'd wager SS13 is better maybe if I knew how to play. Like I said, I was losing it over the superstructure and people's designs of subs in that game. The gameplay was pretty kind of decent. I'm not like hating on the gameplay, just people's designs in it. People's designs annoyed me. If I'm doing it from down here instead, for the ramp, these 3 as walls, D in. Means I actually build construction floor. I need to turn this into floor. Construction. Then I need to remove you down to there. Down here. I have to remove the 2 in front of the wall and then the thing. Okay. Yeah, no, like I said, it was called Barrow Trauma. I did a bit of the sub building on stream. But even with all the progress, like I said, there's always another issue that you have to go back. I don't know. Their subs annoy me. I literally would just keep battling as I was doing it about why I was doing stuff and like what their sub was going to do. Jeep this live don't seem to have any real good suggestions. Jeep guy. J33P guy. Who is Jeep guy? Oh, you show me Jeep guy and it just dawned on me I forgot to check Discord. Is anyone from the Tower of Talks live? This works to make beautiful lovers? Jeep guy. Orcs make. Is he on or does someone just have a similar name? Oh, he's hosting me. Why didn't it tell me he was hosting me? I feel bad. I'd have said something earlier. What is he doing? Stationeers. I like stationeers. Yeah, no, we'll do Jeep guy at the end of this. All right. Like I said, I gotta get this ramp thing working. He's doing stationeers. I like that game. Okay. Like I said, gotta get this finished though. As much as this is eating at my very soul. No, track north to south. Andesite blocks. Remove that. I need to see if this counts as going up and down. And also, why did I build a wall there? I want to see it connect. Ah, yes, stationeers. Stationeers. I'm waiting for a few updates. I like that game. I'd really, really love to do that game again. Like I said, I just need like a few mates. As far as I was aware, as difficult as it was, I gotten over the difficulty curve, and there just wasn't much more to do. That was my big thing with it. Astroneer, maybe I could fuck around with that game again. I really liked breaking that game. I really liked discovering that you can just go anywhere and ignore the entire conceit of the game and just kidnap a building. BT dubs. I think that's still one of my clips somewhere where I just kidnap the damn building. And I'm like, wait, hold on. I have a thought. Yoink. All the oxygen you ever need. Done. Get rid of these two. Make them be ramps. Or make them be the ramp track thing. Build construction. Flower. Alright. Get that out, and I just want them to say that they are working. This last one, like, I don't need to set up a whole minecart to make it move. When I hooked it up, it said it would not work. It tells you ahead of time so you don't waste your sanity. Hey, buddy, what you've done here, effing stupid. It's not gonna work. Okay. Build construction wall. One last wall down here too. Need to remove that, build a wall there, put a wall there, put a wall there. Then that will be done. This whole thing is going to have to get done on next Saturday's stream. Construction track. No, that was track. Track ramp north to south. Track ramp north to south. And maybe I have to do the tracks below it. So, like, if that doesn't say yes, I'm gonna do the tracks below it. And if it still says no beyond that, then I'm fried. I already like where this tale's going. The Alchemist that we've been following for this series looks to be leading an MTF. Alright, nice. So I have a friend who DMs. What? I want to say he uses World of Darkness rules, like it's a weird rule set. I'm forgetting which one he pulls from, but he occasionally does like semi one-offs of SCPs. So basically just roll a random number generator and like we don't know what we're dealing with yet. The idea is that we're not the response crew. We're like part of some administrative team that are just there to see, like, record the latest experiment, like, hey, show us what's going on here and take the information back to headquarters or some nonsense. It always goes wrong, of course. Always. Always, always goes wrong. It doesn't say inactive. It does not say inactive, so I think that means that worked. So that's what I'm going to have to do for each Z level down. I'm going to have to do that. Which means the big thing I need to dig early, though, needs to be this shape at every Z level. So I need to dig into the ground, build that floor parallel at that level, like intermeshed with the ground, so that it all works, and then do that as I go down. So that is the drill. I say drill, even though the minecart's internal. Do I need the walls, actually? Hold on, do I even need those outer, why do I have the outer walls? I could literally do, I mean, if I trimmed that off, this would be a quarter, that would be a quarter, that would be a quarter, that would be, I might not even need these walls, I might be crazy. Whatever. Control S, we're done with that. We're good. I accomplished most every goal I had today, up to and including moving all the stockpiles around and organizing. So yay. First of all, I should be able, I didn't tweak it yet, unfortunately, and that schedule's slightly wrong. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot more during this week. I wish I could have the hard schedule for you already. But the people who supported today's stream, thank you so much. Sandhills Bell for the bit donation, thank you. And then we got quite a few new followers today. Civil Sam, President Weevil, followed. Zwitch, Foos, Eddie Mall 104, thank you all so much. Sandhills Bell, Nico Danya, what was the top one then? Nico Danya, Doc Shamat, Barbadar. Oh, the last ones were subscribers. That's what it was.